bit more Pokemon trading card game online, doing a little bit more theme deck play. I've been having a lot of fun doing this. Yesterday, my gosh, yesterday was a bad day. We had, I think, one win, one win yesterday. The versus rewards board reset. So we'll be able to try and get a few more rewards off of that. Right now, let's just jump into a game. Let's jump into a Voltage Vortex game. See if we can redeem ourselves from that horrid play yesterday. My gosh. So it looks like we're going against. Looks like we're going against our mental might. That's okay. It looks like we have the advantage. I'm gonna grab a tails on this and hope. Yep, yeah. So we got the coin toss. Um, you know what? I always go first. Let's try it out. Let's try and not go first this time. Perhaps we can grab something a little bit more useful here. So it looks like if we start with our Shinx, we'll be able to go quickly into a Luxio. I have enough energy to power him up, and then we'll grab a Molga and put a Molga on the board as well. So I will open with the Shinx. Um, Going second here, we'll be able to do a jump on, and then our next turn we'll be able to evolve into Luxio, and then we can hope beyond hope that we get that Luxray out. Luxray is a really cool Pokemon in this deck, and he's really useful with that Crunch. And the other one, I can't remember what the other move is, but it does it does damage to another Pokemon. And if we get our Zekrom, they can be a really good combo together and start building up a lot of damage on the board really quickly. So we'll be on the lookout for our Luxray. We'll be on the lookout for our Zekrom. But for right now, we got Shinx and Emolga holding it down. Maybe we can get a Pikachu in order to get our Raichu on the board. But if we go and grab a trainer card and get a trade out of our hand, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So it looks like our opponent's going to be powering up their Skitty. And that'll be it for them. We do get Zekrom, so that's very nice. We'll throw an energy onto Shinx, and we will do the jump on and hope for that heads. Let's hope for that heads, baby. Wait, let me check real quick. Let me make sure I'm not making a mistake. Okay, so let's do the jump on. We'll hope for the heads. Yes. So we get the big 20 damage on Skitty, and we'll be able to throw down our Luxio next turn. Quick turn is actually a really cool move. In this case, Luxray, he's a really fast Pokemon. He has no retreat cost. He has the ability to power up our Zekrom. But looks like we're going to be dealing with a bit of fake out. So we'll hope that we don't get the flinch on this one. And that we can continue. Or actually, you know what? Even if we do get the flinch, that's okay because we got the evolve with the Luxio. We got a little bit more energy to power him up. So things are looking good right now. So either way, we'll take the flinch. I don't want to actually I probably do want to Juniper this turn and look for that Luxray. We're going to heal up our Paralyze there really quickly. We're going to throw another energy on, and let's Juniper real quick and let's see if we can grab that Luxray. So we get another Zekrom and we get a Scrafty. I think I'm going to throw the healing potion on the Luxio just to keep him nice and healthy. So looks like our opponent's moves were completely canceled out on that turn. All right, so let's go for the bite. There's 20 times damage, number of heads. We might want to do the quick turn. I think I'll go for the guaranteed 30 damage. 35. So that'll put us killing Delcatty on the next turn. So that puts us in a really good spot right now. If we don't get the flinch next turn, that'll put us in an even better spot. And hopefully we can maybe draw into a Luxray or something like that. I might want to get the Pokemon Center. This deck, normally you won't get a lot of Pokemon with damage on the board. So Pokemon Center might be a safe bet for us. Because with this deck, let's hope for that Tails. Oh, okay, that's okay. That is okay. We do get a level ball. What's a level ball? 90 HP or less. So we may want to jump in there and grab our Scraggy. So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So we'll jump in there. We'll grab our Scraggy. So we can get Scrafty on the board. What else do we have? Is our Lux? Oh no. Oh, okay, here he is. Woohoo! I was almost gonna rage quit this game because our Luxray wasn't in the deck. So let's take a look at the rest of our deck like a pro player should. I am not in any way a pro player, so do not take that the wrong way. So we got 7. So we got 10 more damage or 10 more energy left in our deck. And we got a few other things that we can work with. So, looking good. We can grab our Scraggy. Next turn, we can get our Scrafty on the board. We do have Zekrom going. Do I want to put another Zekrom? I don't think I do because that just might be just too much. But I do want to start powering up my Zekrom. Yeah. Let's power up our Zekrom. Let's get our Pokemon Center on the board. If I want to switch out my Luxio, I do have the free retreat cost, and then I'll be able to heal him up. But it looks like that's all we're going to be able to do this turn, so I'm just going to pass it over to my opponent because unfortunately we did get the flinch this time. So let's hope that we don't get the flinch next turn or this turn, and we can do a little bit more with our Zekrom and our Scrafty. Rockhead wouldn't be bad, just to throw that one dark energy on our Scrafty. That might be pretty helpful. Scrafty has proven to be a really effective Pokemon for stalling, for protection, and things like that. So as we get our Zekrom powered up and get him a little bit of damage on him so we can start running that Outrage, even doing a Bolt Strike would not be that bad. If Gallade decides to show his face, we can swiftly take him out with the old Bolt Strike. And having a fresh Zekrom and doing a Bolt Strike with a fresh Zekrom is not that bad, right? It's not that bad. So let's hope beyond hope, that we don't get another flinch. Looks like we're not going to get another flinch. He's going to throw in the Woobat, which is weak to our electric damage. And he is going to choose to heal up that Delcatty, which is not that big of a deal. I'll take it. He can heal his Delcatty. He can put in his Woobat, which is... and he gets the 2 tails. So I'm happy with that turn. Since we did not draw into anything useful, we'll throw the Scrafty on board. We'll throw the Dark Energy on our Scrafty, and we'll take another turn, and we'll just do a bite. Actually, do we want to do Rockhead? What does Rockhead do? Hold on, let's see here. Rockhead does 20. Hammer Kick does 50, but we're not powered up enough to do Hammer Kick. I think I'll just throw and since he missed, you know what, let's just do the quick turn. Let's hope for 2 heads here. Let's just hope for 2 heads. Let's do that. And we get 1 tails and 1 head. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Because the weakness is there. I think that was a mistake because I did just in a matter of seconds forget that the old Woobat was weak to electric damage. So I could have taken him out quite easily with the old bite, but no harm done. Well, maybe no harm done. We'll see how things play out. Our board position is still really good. Our opponent is not really getting those routes powered up, although he did just get a Corellia on the board. But with Zekrom in the wings, it's not that big of a deal. And with Delcatty being off the board, we don't have to worry about those flinches. So that may have been our opponent's mistake there, and maybe it turned out good that we did not kill Woobat this time. So let's just hope here that things fall into place as we're playing this game. All right, so we're gonna wait for our opponent to grab a Pokemon fan club, grab a couple Pokemon off of that. Nice thing is we do have another Zekrom in hand, so in case our Zekrom gets owned or anything like that, it will not matter. And it might be a little bit dangerous having 2 routes on the board and a Miltank, because that could give him 2 Stage 2 Pokemon. But man, I need to get that Luxray. I really need to get that Luxray out. And I think even if we take much more damage on our Luxio, we'll pull him out and we'll get the Scrafty in, hope for another energy, and start working our Scrafty because dang, he's a good Pokemon. He does get that automatic 20 off with Rockhead, so that's not too bad. We do get another heal on Delcatty. Not that big of a deal, right? Delcatty still is not that big of a deal. So he puts Delcatty back in with only 1 energy attached to it. I can't remember if he attached energy this time, but I don't think he did. So he is going to grab the energy salon. So I think he did. I think he did attach energy this time, and he's going to be looking for energy through the energy salon. So this is going to be another sort of free turn for us. So it's not too bad. Energy salon actually is not that good in that deck because you only have one type of energy. You really kind of want to use Energy Salon to grab multiple types of energy. So let's do the bite. That'll put us at 40 on Delcatty. Yeah, let's go for it. That'll put us at 40 on Delcatty. So that's not too bad. And I will assume that he's going to heal his Woobat up. And that's not too bad either. Luckily, we have not had to face off against a Gallade yet. I am a little energy starved. I really would like to have 1 more energy to put on my Zekrom. I do have to remember that Outrage is 2 colorless energy, so that's not too bad. Looks like we do get Gallade showing his face, and there's not much I can do about it because Zekrom. But Scrafty might not be too bad. Powerful Friends here is going to be a problem. And we may lose our Luxio on this one, but that's not too big of a deal because we can get Scrafty in there and start doing some stuff. So yeah, just as I thought, we will lose our Luxio. One more energy on Scrafty is going to be pretty good for us. So let's throw Scrafty in there. We'll see what we can do from here. Yeah, we did get the other energy. So Hammer Kick is going to be very useful for us. Although it does 80 damage on that one, so that's not too bad. So let's go for it. Let's go for the big 80 damage. I don't think I want to put Shinx or Zekrom back on there. I kind of getting bad draws on this one, but I do think that the beginning of this game was played kind of poorly on my part. So that's not too bad. We'll take 80 damage off of Miltank, and it looks like we might lose our Scrafty this time. And we don't have very much energy in our hand. If I can get one more energy to throw on Zekrom, it might be okay. Yeah. So I think this is okay. What does this do? 70. So that gives us 80. So we will not lose our Scrafty this time, and we'll be able to throw in some Hammer Kicks as well for another 80 damage. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. And if need be, I can pull back Scrafty. Maybe throw a Mulga in or something like that, and be doing better because I'll be able to heal up my Scrafty. I kind of want to keep my Scrafty kind of healthy throughout this thing. But let's hope for a trainer card. I think that's going to be the thing that we're going to need next is just a trainer card, something that gives us some draw. We did get the Juniper early on. He only has 1 energy attached to his Miltank. He'll throw down the Powerful Friends. As we said, we're not going to lose our Scrafty this time. Oh, Juniper. This is perfect. All right, so this is exactly what we were looking for. So let's throw down Juniper. We'll get rid of these 3. We'll grab some energy. We'll grab Silent. We'll grab a Sneasel. I did need that energy. So let's see what we're going to do here. I think I want to throw the energy on Zekrom. Yeah, let's throw the energy on Zekrom. That'll give him Outrage. We have 1 more energy to throw on Zekrom, so even if I have to sacrifice Scrafty, that's not too big of a deal. I'll put Sneasel on the board. No, I won't put Sneasel on the board. I will put Pikachu on the board, and I think I only have one more Shinx in my deck. So let's go for Rockhead this time, and I think we're really going to lose our Scrafty next turn to that Gallade. But we do take out Miltank. We don't have to worry about Powerful Friends anymore. We do grab another energy, so that's very useful to get on our Zekrom. So we can start doing Bolt Strikes here in a moment. We also have Silence, so we can grab a few more energies if we need them. So not too bad. That turn was actually good. Getting that other Juniper was really helpful. Really, really helpful. Oh, so he puts in the Swoobat. Okay, not too bad. Heart Stamp is not going to be too big of a deal because we do have the 20 damage off, so that's only 10. Well, he will be able to kill us with Heart Stamp. so that's okay. But then Zekrom can go in and start owning up. But I think I might play it a little bit differently. I might throw in Pikachu instead. Well, it looks like we did get the reduced by 20. What does this do? 30? I don't understand why that didn't kill it. I really don't understand why. I really thought that should have killed it. I don't know why that happened. Weird. But we'll take it. Jesus. I don't understand why that happened. I don't know how else to say it. I don't get that. I really thought Scrafty should have, and I think he thought that Scrafty should have died at that point as well. So we will keep Scrafty in. We'll throw another energy on Zekrom. Then we'll throw an energy on Pikachu because getting that Thunder Shock will be sort of helpful as well. I don't think I want to put either of these in, so that's okay. We'll do Scrafty. We'll do Hammer Kick, and we'll be able to take out Swoobat. But we are expecting to lose our Scrafty here in a moment. And we're going to put pressure on our opponent to get Gallade in, right? Just so we can take it out with Zekrom. But he does have a full 140 damage, and I have no damage on my Zekrom right now. That's a little disappointing. I really thought that should have killed Scrafty, but I'll take it. I'm not sure why that happened. So he grabs the Tierno. Got plenty of energy in hand. Got a couple Pokemon. So things are looking okay right now. We don't expect our Zekrom to be able to kill Gallade in one hit. Swift Lunge is going to give us 20, Powerful Storm will give us 20, 40, 60, 80 damage, so that will not take out our Zekrom. And even if we get the 80 damage on there, even if we use Outrage on this next turn, it's not going to be too bad. So yeah, let's put in Zekrom. We expected to lose our Scrafty here, so not too bad. Not too bad. So I don't want to use Bolt Strike this time. I do want to use Pokemon Communication. Maybe I can grab another Shinx or or maybe Raichu. So we do have Shinx and Luxray in the deck. Or maybe I want to get Weavile. No, I don't think I want to get Weavile. I'm going to grab the other Shinx. I'm going to hope that we draw into this Luxray because we do have Luxio in hand as well. So we'll throw that up there. We'll throw a bit of energy on it. That's fine. And we will go for the Outrage on this one because I don't want to put him too close. So 80, 100. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so if he has one more energy that he can put on next turn, and that only puts him at 100 damage. So if we just do the Outrage this time, we'll be in a really good spot to start doing more Outrages in the future. So not too bad. Zekrom's really working out for us. I can't help but think that I should have put that other Zekrom that I had early on the board as well. Right now I'm heavy energy, so that would have been really useful. But getting this other Shinx on the board is not too bad. And then even if he doesn't do the Powerful Storm, we can still take him out with a Bolt Strike. So not too bad. Not too bad. He does have the potion. That's okay. Either way. So that still gives us 100 damage on here. No, 120. Okay, so let's throw Shinx down. Let's put another energy on on Luxio. Sorry, let's throw Luxio down. Let's get another energy on Luxio. What do we want to do? We can still do Outrage, which gives us 120 damage. And Gallade may be going down this turn. Luxio, what can Luxio do? He can do Bite for 30. It might be better just to lose our now because that's too many energies. That's too many energies on that one. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to go for the Outrage with 120 damage. And that puts us in a good spot. That puts us still in a pretty good spot to take out Gallade very soon. So not too bad. 120 damage is not too shabby. Because we have our Luxio powered up. I'm going to throw another power on Pikachu on my next turn, and we'll hope that we can get some Thunder Shocks out there and get some and get a few paralyzes out. So we do expect to have that other Gallade out. Not too bad. It has 0 energy on it, 1 energy on it now. So we might have to worry about this Furfuro. That tight jaw can be another flincher. So we'll be on the lookout for that. So he does pull out his weakened Gallade, so that's not too bad. And he's going to take the heal on that one. Excuse me. So let's see what we can do here. We'll hope that we don't get the flinch. We do get the flinch, so that's not terrible. So we'll put this on here. We will. Think I want to put Sneasel out, but maybe not. Yeah, we'll put Sneasel out. That's okay. All right, and then we'll end it here. See what our opponent's going to do. Our opponent's probably going to defeat our Zekrom, but that's not too bad. This will be our warm-up game. This will be our warm-up game. We'll be expected to throw down on this. All right, so we lose our Zekrom as we expected. We did get the tails on that one, so that's a little disappointing, but such is the way of the game. All right, so we'll put Pikachu in. We'll hope for, oh my gosh, more energy. More energy. Okay, let's put a Dark Energy on Sneasel. We'll go for the Thunder Shock and hope that we get a heads on this one. Heads. Yes. All right, so we did get the Thunder Shock off, so that's pretty good. Looks like he's going to continue to heal up that Gallade, which is not too big of a deal. But we are playing from behind right now, so it's not looking good for us. Got the Professor's Letter. Yeah, man, I think this is going to be it. I really should have put that other Zekrom down. That was a mistake on my part. So in the future, I'll be able to look for those Zekroms and maybe double up on them or whatever. But if we can keep stalling with Pikachu, it won't be too bad. Looks like we're not going to get the chance to do that. So let's put in Sneasel for now and see what our opponent chooses. Okay, so he chooses the other Gallade with no damage on it, to be expected. So let's go for it. Okay, we get Powerful Stormed. Not too bad. So we'll put Pikachu back in and hope that we can get another Paralyze. And continue to stall until we can get our Luxray. Scraggy, not going to be a help. We'll put him out there anyways. I don't think we have another Scrafty in deck. But let's go for the Thunder Shock. See if we get the heads. And we do get the heads, so that's pretty good. Alright, Pikachu doing a little bit of work for us. Getting us some Paralyzes, so not too bad. I am waiting for that Luxray. We have 16 cards left, and we still have not seen hide nor hair of that old Luxray. So not too bad, but we'll be on the lookout for that. Come on, Luxray. All right, so we're definitely going to grab Luxray off of this one. We'll get rid of Blitzel. We'll grab Luxray. We'll put in Luxray. We'll power up Luxray. We'll retreat our Pikachu. And we'll do a Big Crunch. Get rid of some of that energy off of him. And it's a tail, so that's not going to work out. But that's okay. That's okay. Powerful Storm is going to be doing 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah. 120. So we're not going to lose Luxray this time, but we're going to get real close to it. And that other Gallade is slowly healing up, and it does have 2 damage or 2 energy attached to it. I think it's going to be too little, too late, though. Even getting the Luxray out right now is too little, too late. So it's not too bad. All right, let's see what our opponent does. Do get Powerful Stormed for 120. That's not going to be a help. 60, 70. Yeah, let's pull back. Wait, how many prize cards does he have? 2 still. Let's pull back our Luxray. Let's put Pikachu back in, not before healing. We'll go for the Thunder Shock and hope we get another heads. Yes. All right, so we'll keep hoping for those heads. We'll keep hoping that Pikachu can keep doing work for us. I do need one more energy on Luxray, but even the Flash Impact is not going to be too bad for us. So if we can continue to get those paralyzes off Pikachu, get rid of these Gallades, we might be in pretty good shape. But it looks like I don't think it's going to work. I think this is really too little, too late. Energy Search, let's go for that. We only have 1 energy remaining in our deck. We'll throw it on Luxray. We'll get another heal on Luxray. And I think I want to put Luxray back in order to kill off this Gallade, but that puts us in danger of losing that, of losing our Luxray to the other Gallade. So let's go for the other Thunder Shock, and we'll just hope for another Paralyze. Let's go for it. Come on, baby. Ah, all right. This may not work out. I think we're gonna get another chance to put in Luxray, but I don't think it's gonna help. That other Gallade is fully powered up, and yeah, I think this is the way it's gonna go. This is the way it goes sometimes. I did play poorly at the beginning of the game, but to be expected, you know. The only chance I think we'll have is if we can get rid of one of the energies on the Gallade that's already in with Crunch. If we can do that, then we shouldn't be in too bad a shape, because he won't be able to do Powerful Storm anymore, and we might be able to grab a couple more prize cards off of that. So let's put Luxray back in. So we do get another potion, so that's lucky for us. So we'll throw that on our Luxray. Let's do a Crunch and let's hope for another heads. If we don't get the heads, then we might just have to bail out on this one. All right, let's go for it. Come on, baby. Ah, we get the tails. All right, I think that's gonna be it for us off of this one. Pretty good game, but in the end, I think it was poor play at the beginning of the game that really screwed me over. But no harm done. We learned a little bit. Put the Zekroms on the board when you have them in your hand.